restoration and psychic sleep. That's a beautiful combination. And what did I want to say? Just today is, enjoyment and pleasure in the body, in the breath, in being together in this moment. We're lucky enough to have this ability to be together, even if it's kind of remotely in a sort of removed way. Isn't it amazing? So we're going to begin ringing the bell, of course, for clarity and for a little reminder. Have a little alarm bell in the morning when we wake up, and that's like a little second wake up to yoga time, I think. So let's start sitting. I almost went to lying, but I think sitting is good today. And you might want to sit on a cushion or whatever feels good to you. And let's just have a little bit of a settling time. Maybe you want to just move your back a little bit. Lift the shoulders up. Let the hands just rest in the lap. Breathe in. Let's do these little shrugs and out through the mouth. Let go of the day. Breathing in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. And again, one more time. Breathing in. Squeeze the shoulders up high. Hold, and out through the mouth. Yeah, make some sound out through the mouth. Let's just roll a little bit with that. Roll the shoulders back. So the arms are still just floppy, the elbows are floppy. We're just rolling them back, the shoulders. Let's see if we can kind of do this little almost interior massage in the shoulders. So we're really rotating as big a circle as we can, slowly. Find the slower the better with this. And inhale as you lift the shoulders up high, exhaling through the nostrils as you kind of just slide the shoulders back down, almost feeling those shoulder blades and rolling them forwards. And then we roll them forwards now. We just did backwards. I was just trying to remember what I'd just done. Maybe that means I'm present. Let's bring ourselves into the present, feeling the body and enjoying this rolling. Interlink the fingers. And let's just push the hands up. Breathing in and breathing out. Lengthen through the elbows. Feel the shoulder blades, feel them opening and almost squeezing together slightly, and feel the length here in the abdominals. Feel the base of the spine is pointing down, feel the back of the neck is nice and long, chin tucked in, just lift it though. Everything is kind of working in an integrated way. And let's see if we can just have a little bit of a stretch to the sides, breathing in. Through the nostrils, on the out breath, we just lean over to the left. Kind of pushing up still, but leaning. Just a little bit, and use the inhale to come up to center again. Still lengthening, and as you breathe out, leaning over to the right, but still extending with the hands. Just go as far as your out breath will take you, then inhale. And exhale over to the left. Then inhale to the top. And exhale to the right. And inhale to the top again. Have a little bit of a wriggle just to see how those sides, think of like a snaky-like spine. Yeah, and then come to a stillness, breathe in and breathing out. Slowly lower the hands down. The palms are coming down to the sides. Good, let them rest there for a second. We'll have a little bit more side stretch. Let's just stay with that side stretch, this side lengthening, I prefer to call it that. Resting on the left side, breathing in, extend up to the right. Look up at that right hand as it reaches up to the ceiling and reaches over the body. You can rest on your forearm if you're there, or you can just bend your elbow, reaching over the body. And just feel it really opening up the armpit and the ribs here. They're getting expanded there. Keep the shoulder away from the ear though if you can. So rather than having hunched up here, have a bit of space there. Give yourself space to really enjoy this expansion of the body and breath. Use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arm down. Reach it down to the right. Bend the elbow, breathing in, extend up to the left. Watch those fingers reach up to the ceiling and breathing out, reaching over the body. Yeah, looking up at the ceiling if your neck is okay with that. You can even come onto the forearm if that's okay. Whatever feels good for you. Really feel again the ribs. So like opening up your wings here. Yeah. So we open up the wings, kind of get that bird energy, that wings energy so we can fly. Breathing in, stretch up, breathing out, lower the arms down. Place the hands on the knees, have a little bit of wriggle here. Let's just circle those knees a little bit. Let the hands just rest on the knees at the moment. We're going to sit nice and tall. Now we have a nice lengthened spine. Close the eyes. We're going to chant the mantra Om 3 times, just so we can bring that integration of sound vibration, breathing into the nostrils 3 times. Let your sound out. Notice where in your body is it resonating most, that sound. And again. And if you never do the Oms with me, just do it. Just try it this one time, breathing in. Notice how that feels. Let's just take the hands, the fingers. I'm just taking this sense of wanting to open up the heart there. So let's just connect with our heart. Now we've got a bit of a higher vibe going on in the body with that vibration. Now we can just think about opening the heart. Yeah, because it's kind of boundless. You know, we really can rely upon the heart. If we wake it up, if we connect with it, come into the center, into the sternum, and onto the high ribs here, these little energy points here. Yeah, just give that a little rub there as well. Rub the palms together, make some heat, and shake the hands out. Good. Shaking off that day. Anything that we kind of didn't really particularly enjoy today. There may have been a few things. Insert the fingers behind the back, and we're just going to open the chest. Now try and get that neck in line with the spine. So you're lengthening, keeping the chin slightly tucked in, looking down at the ground just in front of you. So breathe it in. Again, combating all that laptop time, all that hunched in the cold feeling. So breathe into the chest, across the front of the chest. Make it a strong inhale. Take the chest forwards even more as you breathe out. Take the hands back and also slightly up. And just relax the neck. So you're just keeping the neck in line with the spine. But focus on your breath. Once you have this position, you know, try to not force anything. Just see if there's more space for your body with that breath. Breathing in deeply. Fill the body with air and breathe out long. Empty, empty, empty. Dare to empty everything out. Squeeze everything out and release. See how that feels? Have a little wriggle. Insert the fingers in front. So we're going to open up this whole chest cavity, breathing in to the chest, and then breathing out, take the hands away, extend the arms forward, drop the head down so the back of the neck is nice and relaxed, and keep extending the hands away from the chest and keep pulling the chest back. So we're expanding across the upper back between the shoulder blades. We're opening up the back of the heart now. With the breath mostly. We've got the shape in the body and the intention and the direction, but then it's all breath. Direct your breath right into that heart center. Create space around your heart. And then empty, empty, empty everything out. Create more space. One more breath in. And release, release, let everything go. Let's extend the legs out, nice and wide as you can. You might at this point think, oh, I want to sit on a cushion because I'm sort of feeling like I'm hunched forward. That's okay, or you can just lift yourself up a little bit. Let's rub the knees again, rub the legs, thank you legs. Toes are going towards the ceiling. Let's stir up the cauldron tonight. So you can have the spoon or hold the knees. I'm going to start with the knees, breathing in, lengthen the body. Crown going to the ceiling, breathing out, leaning forward, but keeping that integrity of the spine. And then the inhale going around to the right, exhale, inhale back, exhale the front half of that circle. Feel that everything is really staying strong and upright in the body. This is what's moving here in the back and in the hips, keeping the arms relaxed here, or you can do this more in a bigger action, more strongly with this, you know, this sort of spoon and extended arms. You can go really far forward if you want to, really lean back Inhaling and exhaling. So exhaling, we're expelling the air. So we're sort of squeezing the air out as you come forward. And then the inhale, there's space for the air. And exhaling as you come forward. So choose which one you prefer, but really keeping that strong belly, strong back, that integration of this whole area. You know, it's bound around our middle, which we're trying to develop. Keep a length also in the body. So all the time your heart is lifting up. One way of imagining it is, you know, your heart is like this little kind of, I don't know, it could be a little airplane or something, or some satellite is kind of orbiting around those little orbits, but it's also spiraling upwards as well. Come to the center. Let's do a nice hum. Sound is so good. So we're going to do this humming bee breath on the out breath. Going the other way now. Breathing in. Forwards and then around to the left. You can do this with your eyes closed if you prefer. Come to center. And let's roar like a lion. So we can do this with the thick claws going out or the claws coming to the ground, to the earth. So bring the hands to the heart center, breathe in through the nostrils, and then tongue out of the mouth, eyes wide. It's rasping in the throat. Try and get a real roar going. Breathe in. Gather your energies. And then just roar them out. Okay, let's try it again. A couple more times. Breathing in. It's good feeling contact with the ground, but also throwing those claws out into the air is also good. One more. Good. Now bring the knees up and hug the knees. Hug the knees, make yourself into a little tiny little egg or a little tiny seed. Let your head fall to your knees. Open across the back, nice and gently. Breathe. Breathing into the nostrils. Have a little sigh here. Out through the mouth. And then we're just going to let the knees fall out to the side. Let's hold on to the ankles or the toes, whichever feels better for you. Make sure we try and sit up tall. Sitting up tall, lifting the chest, lengthening the back of the neck, shoulders back. Again, really invigorating the abdominals and reminding us of this relationship between the abdominals and the lower back. Lifting the chest as if you're sitting up against a straight wall, so your neck is also, and your head is trying to reach that wall behind you. And then the knees start coming down. And holding onto the feet or holding onto the toes, this really helps. So imagine these big weights pushing down on those knees. So the chest is coming forwards, the knees are going down, the crown is lifting to the ceiling. Breathe. Most importantly, breathe. Notice what's happening. Notice your contact with the earth. Feel your breath. And notice if you're pushing, and instead see if you can just release a little bit. And then release. Put your thumbs into the center of your feet. Give them a little rub there. Just rubbing that. Having a look at those feet as well. Have a look at those feet. A point of contact with the earth. Yeah, they need some care, need some attention. So now we're going to do the kind of different kind of forward bend. So with a curved back rather than a straight back. So breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're opening, it's like you're opening the feet up like a book, and you're bringing the head, maybe the crown, imagining it's going to go into the feet. So find a point where you can get to where you think that's a bit uncomfortable now, or that's my edge, I can't go any further. And when you breathe in through your nostrils, just retreat a tiny bit, just to give your body some space, and then breathing out, see if there's a bit more space that your body's giving you as you breathe out. You'll find, oh yeah, it gives me like a millimeter more, but that is a millimeter more, you know, it's different. Inhale, retreat a tiny bit, and breathing out, empty, empty, empty out. While you're breathing out, just relax, release. Use the inhale to lift your head back up, bring the knees together, hug the knees again. Just bring your face towards your knees and relax. Breathing in through nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Make some sound. And let's come into a little egg here. With some cosmic egg. So let's have a feeling of opening the chest. So we've kind of curved the back. Now we're going to do the opposite. Opening the chest, taking the shoulders down, away from the ears, but also back. And then we either have the toes on the ground or the toes just off the ground. So you're balancing on your sit bones. Try and sit forwards onto the sit bones to encourage this back to activate. And the abdominals will definitely activate if you sit forward like this, or sit tall, shoulders back. And if you can, see how it feels when you close your eyes. How does that feel? Notice that little balance thing. And just sense yourself almost as if you're floating in the cosmic, in the cosmos, like a little cosmic egg. Yeah. Good. And release. Slide the legs away. Have a little bounce of the knees. Up and down. Good. And let's just see if we can find this forward bend. Good. So we just take the fleshy part back. And you can, if this feels already a bit uncomfortable, you always have the option of having the knee slightly bent, so you can come into it differently. In fact, let's try it this way anyway, everybody. Have the feet on the ground, have the knees bent, and we're going to let the body, so try and bring the body, however much you need to bend the knees, bring the body in contact with the thighs, and then take hold behind the thighs. So you have this contact there, which kind of feels nice, holding on. And then just slide the legs away. Slide the legs away, but try and keep the contact as much as you can. And you might find that there's a little bit more, you'll find yourself in a much more released position because you kind of tricked yourself into getting there. So you can try that way. And then once you have your legs, however straight they manage to get, have your hands on your legs, or have your hands either side, or make contact with the feet without hunching forward. If you're like this, I would suggest bringing the hands back. So the chest is proud, the chest is leading the movement. Breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Come away, again, make space as you inhale, and then your exhale sinking forward, sinking down, taking the chest forward, taking the base of the spine backwards. So this is the kind of most challenging thing we're going to do this evening, probably. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's just walk the hands back up the body. And we'll just do a little bit of a opposing posture. So coming into a tabletop, bring your feet, bend your knees and put your feet on the ground, and lift your body off the ground into a tabletop. Take a little breath there. And then lower down. Just to give a little bit of a counter pose. And let's just slowly lower the body down. Let's make this little bit of effort here. Breathing in and out through the nostrils, lowering the body down. Slowly does it. Slowly as you can. The more effort you make in this part, the more relaxed you're going to be when you actually make it onto the ground and let go everything. Okay, put some space between your feet now. Once you're here, take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Let the arms be out to the side, palms facing the ceiling. Breathing into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. So we'll just do this little spinal refreshing rehabilitation movement. It's very simple. So make sure that the feet are far enough apart so that when you roll your feet in, you can see I'm rolling my feet in, legs are staying on the ground, that I can't quite touch the toes. If the toes are touching, take the feet further apart. But I'm really making effort to try and bring them together. So I'm going to just do this with the breath now. Breathing in, the feet are out to the side. Breathing out, the feet roll in, the toes want to touch. Breathing in, feet roll right out. So if you can exaggerate that a little bit, taking the feet out to the sides. And breathing out, rolling the legs in. So we're kind of just rolling the legs in and out. So this is the first thing. There's going to be 3 things that we're going to put together. This is also easeful as well, focusing your mind on your breath. So the arms are going to also roll back and forth, but they're going to go in the opposite direction to the legs. So when the toes are coming together, the palms are facing up. That's exhaling, inhaling. The feet fall out to the sides, the arms roll in. So you're doing this in time, we're coordinating these. Breathing in, the arms are rolling out, the toes are coming together. Breathing in, the feet fall out, the arms roll in. Breathing out. Toes roll in, breathing in. Feet fall out. So we're just coordinating these. And there's one more thing we're going to add here now, and that's going to be the neck. So breathing in. As the feet roll in, the arms roll out, the head goes over to the right. Breathing out. Feet roll out, arms roll in, head goes over to the left. So we're just moving with the breath. It doesn't actually matter whether your feet are out or in on the in or out breath. But the important thing is that the legs and the arms are kind of going opposite and they're going in time with your breath. Same with the head, really. As long as the head's going in time with the legs and arms moving. So it could be inhaling, toes come together, arms roll out. Exhaling, feet fall out to the side, arms roll in, head goes over to the left. So we're just bringing these three elements together. And you can do this with your eyes closed. It might help you keep focus, avoid distraction, the visual, and also get you into feeling what's actually happening. It's quite a subtle impact this has, but it does have an impact on the spine. And it's very safe. It is, as I say, great spinal rehab, which I think we all could do a bit of that. Okay, and then come to stillness. See how that feels now. Notice, what do you feel? I just feel a little bit of energy, a bit of kind of, I would say, regeneration, it feels like, for my spine. And then I'm going to just hold my knees and give myself a little spinal massage, rocking side to side and around and around. Placing the hands on top of the knees, breathing in, take the knees away, breathing out, drawing them in, but drawing a big circle. Kind of getting into all those nooks and crannies of your back. Yeah, so you might want to make a big circle, or you might want to be doing a smaller circle. Inhaling as the knees come away. You can do this with the hands removed, just with moving the legs. And then changing direction. But still, as you breathe in, make space for that air to come in by taking the knees away, and squeeze the knees in to breathe out. Breathing out, squeeze the knees in. Just enjoy that kind of movement that's happening in your back, in your abdominals and your hips. Everything is kind of getting some movement, energy, blood. Everything is moving and getting ignited and stimulated, stimulating that blood flow. Squeeze the knees in again. Extend the legs and arms up to the ceiling. Let's just rotate the wrists and ankles all at the same time, one direction. Enjoy the flow of the body. And let's rotate them in the other direction now. Still enjoying, noticing, how does it feel? Giving those wrists and ankles a little bit of attention. And then we'll just do a little bit of a flex. So we're going to push, lift the palms to the ceiling, lift the heels to the ceiling, and then in the other direction. So we're flexing the ankles and the wrists. Point and flex. Good. And then we hug the knees once more. And have another little rock and roll. Place the soles of the feet on the ground. Let's have the feet together and a little bit of distance away from the backside. Take the arms out to the side. We'll do a little spinal twist. So we're going to do this fairly slowly to give our spine a chance to unravel, breathing in. And as you breathe out, slowly let the knees fall down to the left. Keep the sides of the feet together if you can, like it's one big foot, and take the head over to the right. Looking down the right arm, and just let the legs relax over. And take a breath here, breathing in and breathing out. You might want to close your eyes here, just feeling that breath, maybe imagining the breath is being breathed in through the base of the spine, traveling up this beautiful twisted spine right to the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, it's traveling back down through the neck, through the spine, through the back, through the base of the spine. Spinal breathing. Good. Now use the next inhale to lift your head and knees to center. And on the exhale, lower the knees down to the right and take the head over to the left, looking down on the left arm or closing the eyes. Arms flat down on either side. So the sides of the feet are together, like one big foot there. And then we just breathe. Close your eyes. Breathing into the base of the spine. Let that inhale travel up through the spine, right to the crown of the head. And as you breathe out through the nostrils, it's going back down through the spine and out through the base of the spine, breathing out, squeezing all the breath out. Use the next inhale to lift the head and knees to center. And then just slide the legs away, bring the arms above the head, give yourself a full extension, point the toes, breathing in and breathing out. And then relax the legs and relax the arms slightly, but let the arms relax on the ground. Just give the legs a little bit of a roll back and forth to just encourage them to relax now, breathing in. Breathing out, bringing the arms forward. So lifting the fingers to the ceiling, and then they land either side of the body at the end of the out-breath. The in-breath begins. Just do a few of these, breathing in and breathing out. And the breath is coming in and out through the nostrils. Slow down your breath. We'll just do one more of these. Do this as slowly and smoothly and steadily as you can. The inhale, at the end of the inhale, the arms reach the ground. The exhale begins. The arms are just being moved through space with your breath, with the out breath. Let the hands land either side of the body. Feel that landing in the body. And just let yourself relax. Let the arms roll out. Maybe find your blanket. I'm going to come into our Yoga Nidra now. So just gather yourself, your blankets, your warm things, your socks. Time for transition into the Yoga Nidra. So let us see. Lying in Shavasana, preferably. You always have the option, if you prefer, to bend the knees and put the feet on the floor, if that's more comfortable for you. It's good as well to put, if you have an extra cushion or a pillow, you can put that underneath your knees for extra comfort, for a kind of luxurious. And you may as well, because the more comfortable you can be lying flat on your back, then the easier it is for you to relax and not be distracted by your body during the Nidra. So taking time to get yourself comfortable. And your back's on the ground. Take a deep breath into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Yeah, let it all go. Do as many of those as you need to prepare and to just let this transition from moving and kind of paying attention to the visual and physically moving to becoming still, slowing down, and just focusing just on the listening and the feeling, the sensation. So say to yourself mentally, as you feel your body relaxing, I will not sleep, I shall only listen to the voice. Feel your body melting into the ground, feel the weight of the body on the ground, feel the limbs long and heavy on the ground. Eyes are closed or closing now, and keep your focus inwards. Give yourself this time to fully be involved and engaged in the practice of Yoga Nidra. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, say to yourself, I am relaxing. And feel the calm spreading throughout the body. And as you breathe out, say to yourself mentally, I am releasing and letting go of everything. And becoming open and receptive You're safe, secure, and cared for. Be assured. And let your breath be soft now as you become aware of sound, the quality of sound, the ability to hear and listen. Be aware of the sound and distance. Let your mind just move from sound to sound in the distance, to sounds as far as you can hear. Sounds outside, traffic, people, animals. Move your attention from sound to sound. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, sounds inside your building, sounds in other rooms, sounds of the building. Now bring your attention closer in to the sounds of the room you're in, the sounds of your own body, of your own breath. Now develop your awareness of the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Breath coming in and breath going out. Listening to your breath, feeling your breath, whilst you listen to my voice and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. This is the moment to make your sankalpa, your resolve, your intention. So choose the words carefully in a positively framed sentence. State your resolve clearly now with feeling and emphasis and awareness 3 times. Now the rotation of consciousness. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of the body. As quickly as possible, we move the awareness from point to point. You can repeat mentally the name of each body part after I say it, whilst you simultaneously become aware of that particular body part. Just awareness, directing your awareness. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, wrist, palm of the hand, back of the hand, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Left side of the body, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body, back of the body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole of the back together. The front of the body, the top of the head. Forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The buttocks and the floor. The calves and the floor. The heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Carry on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Check that you are not asleep, and remember you are practicing Yoga Nidra. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. There's no need to try to force the breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness on the breath. Total awareness of breathing, following the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. The breath is slow and relaxed. Now bring your awareness to the following sensations. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. The weight of the body on the floor. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness in the body. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness in the whole body. Awaken the experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you're walking on a freezing cold floor in the winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over your body. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. Bring your awareness to the experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Allow it. Be curious about it. A feeling of pain. A real feeling of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure. Any kind of pleasure. Physical or mental. Recollect this feeling of pleasure and relive it. Allow it to expand, make it vivid and real and full of color. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Allow it. Welcome it into your whole body. A real feeling of pleasure. Check that you are awake. Are you drowsy or sleepy? Make sure that you are not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and focus on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of the mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but without becoming too involved. practice detached awareness only. Now, with your inner vision, bring to mind the following imagery. Imagine yourself in a park in the early morning. The sun has not risen and the park is deserted, except for yourself. It is a beautiful park, calm and peaceful. Walk across the springy fresh grass. Listen to the birds whistle and call as they welcome in the new day. There are gardens of flowers, roses, yellow, pink, red, purple. Smell their fragrance and see the early morning dewdrops on their petals. Nearby the rose garden is a fish pond. Goldfish swim in and out amongst the water lilies. See their graceful movements. You walk between trees, beautiful trees, bare trees, and trees with leaves, wide-spreading trees, and tall, stately trees. There is a clearing between the trees. In the clearing is a small temple with an aura of light around it. You go to the door. It is cool and dim inside. Inside, on the walls, there are pictures of great saints. You sit down on the floor, your eyes, and become still. A sense of deep peace and harmony envelops you as the sounds outside fade into the distance. Continue your awareness of meditation inside the temple and stay there for some time until peace and harmony pervade. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully. With detachment, without becoming involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors, patterns, symbols, imagery, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now remember your sankalpa, your resolve. Repeat the same sankalpa you made at the beginning of the Yoga Nidra, in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Divasya Dhimai Dio Yona Prashodaya. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Breath coming in and out through the nostrils. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Become aware of your body. Awareness of the physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body. Your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room around you, the air around you, the temperature of the air, the time of day, the ceiling, the noises in the room, the walls, the atmosphere, the noises outside the room. Take your mind out and become completely external. Just lie quietly for a few moments with your eyes closed and gently start moving your hands and feet, your arms and legs, moving your body gently, waking the body up gently, gently, giving time for this transition, noticing how you feel, noticing your thoughts, your body, your sense, just allowing yourself to be in this moment of transition. Maybe hugging the knees, giving yourself a stretch, moving the body. Gradually, slowly, breathing a little deeper to wake the body up, taking your time. And when you're sure that you're wide awake, take your time to sit up slowly. And slowly, in your own time, opening your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. So we have a look around, take our attention out, notice what's happening, notice our bodies, rub the arms and legs, the face, wake up, take the mind out, external once more, rub the palms together vigorously till they're really nice and toasty warm. Make a little fire. Let's make a fire. Let's make some sparks. And then bring the palms of the hands over your heart center. Take your focus inwards, close your eyes. Let's just take a moment, last little moment inside. And see who comes to mind. Maybe it's one person, maybe it's a group of people, people you care about. It could be living or not living. It could be somebody who's in need of extra support, love, care, attention, healing. Really connect with your heart. Feel your heart power, open, energized, and connect with their heart. And any words that you feel you might want to send to them. Just feel any resonance there of that landing and being felt. Good. Namaste. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for your practice today.